Your Honor, I have here an ordinance number 8790. An ordinance adopting and prescribing the guidelines for budgeting process, planning and appropriation of the SK funds in accordance with existing laws, rules, and regulations. Authored by Councilor Juliana Ray M. Ibay. May I move to tackle the said draft ordinance for second reading, Your Honor.
There is a motion by the majority floor leader to tackle for second reading the said draft ordinance. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved. Councilor Yanyan Ibay is recognized.
Maraming salamat po, Your Honor. Your Honor, this ordinance is to ensure the effective and transparent management of the Sangguniang Kabataan Funds. So this ordinance prescribes clear guidelines for the budgeting, planning, and appropriation of SK funds to promote efficiency and accountability. So the ordinance aligns the SK budget process with the barangay budget cycle. So by October 16 of the prior fiscal year, the SK chairperson will submit the proposed budget to members for approval. And once approved, the SK secretary will ensure public transparency by posting the budget in visible spaces and media. So the approved budget will then be reviewed by the City Budget Office within 10 days to confirm compliance with the Comprehensive Barangay Youth Development Plan and the Annual Barangay Youth Investment Program and relevant laws. The Sangguniang Panlungsod will finalize the process, and budgets not acted upon within 60 days will be deemed approved. So to safeguard the public funds, the Committee on Youth Values Formation and Sports Development may declare budgets fully operative, operative with conditions, or partially inoperative, depending on compliance with financial and legal standards. This ordinance strengthens transparency, accountability, and alignment with the Sangguniang Kabataan Reform Act by ensuring that SK funds support impactful youth programs. We empower the youth while protecting public resources. So that's about it for this ordinance, Your Honor.
Thank you, Councilor Yanyan. Majority floor leader.
Your Honor, may I move to open the period of discussion and debate.
There is a motion by the majority floor leader to open the period of discussion and debate. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
Your Honor,
1 minute recess declared by the chair. Majority floor leader.
Your Honor, may I close the period of discussion and debate.
There is a motion by the majority floor leader to close the period of discussion and debate. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
Your Honor, may I dispense the period of amendments.
There is a motion by the majority floor leader to dispense the period of amendments. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
Your Honor, may I move to approve for second reading draft ordinance number 8790. An ordinance adopting and prescribing the guidelines for budgeting process, planning and expropriation of the SK funds in accordance with existing laws, rules, and regulations authored by Councilor Juliana Ray M. Ibay.
There is a motion by the majority floor leader to approve for second reading the ordinance number 8790. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved.
Your Honor,
One minute recess declared by the chair. Session resumed.
Your Honor, for third and final reading, draft ordinance number 8790, an ordinance adopting and prescribing the guidelines for budgeting process, planning, and appropriation of the SK funds in accordance with existing laws, rules, and regulations. May I move to approve the said draft ordinance number 8790 for third and final reading and publication.
There is a motion by the majority floor leader to approve ordinance number 8790 for third and final reading and for publication. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved. Congratulations. Councilor Yanyan Ibay is recognized.
Maraming salamat po, Your Honor. This move is to ensure po na in the following years to come po, hindi na po mahuhuli yung mga SK council sa mga annual budget po nila kasi ang nangyayari po ngayon sa mga SK ay ayun nga po nahuhuli po yung pag-submit po nila ng budget dahil nga po first time po sa lungsod po ng Maynila na ipinapasa din po sa City Council yung budget ng mga SK. So at least now they have the guidelines po to follow para po mas maging maayos po yung pamamalakad po ng mga annual budget po ng mga SKs. Ayun lamang po, maraming salamat po, Your Honor.
Thank you. Majority Floor Leader.
I have a last draft ordinance for second reading also, Your Honor. It's draft ordinance number 8787, an ordinance creating the Local Youth Development Office, LYDO, providing for its staffing pattern, the purposes and functions of said office, appropriating funds, therefore, and for such other purposes, authored by Councilor Juliana Rey Ibay. May I move to tackle the said draft ordinance, Your Honor, for second reading.
There is a motion by the Majority Floor Leader to tackle the said draft ordinance for second reading. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved. Councilor Yanyan Ibay is recognized.
Thank you po, Your Honor. Your Honor, this ordinance is simply the creation of the Local Youth Development Office, also known as the LYDO. So this dedicated office will focus on programs in education, leadership, employment, health, and community engagement, equipping young people with the skills and support they need to thrive and contribute meaningfully to our community. So the LYDO also aligns with the Sangguniang Kabataan Reform Act of 2015, which encourages local governments to establish youth offices that work closely with the SK and other youth organizations. So this ordinance ensures that the programs and services are coordinated, effective, and sustainable. So the creation of the Local Youth Development Office is a necessary and forward-thinking step for the City of Manila. It fulfills our obligation under Republic Act 10742 while providing a clear, structured, and accountable framework for supporting the youth. So by establishing the LYDO, we ensure that the youth programs are managed effectively and resources are used responsibly. So the needs of our young people are met with the focus and dedication that they deserve. That's all for this ordinance, Your Honor.
Thank you, Councilor Yanyan. Majority Floor Leader.
With that, Your Honor, may I move to open the period of discussion and debate.
There is a motion by the Majority Floor Leader to open the period of discussion and debate. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved. Councilor Philip Lacuna is recognized.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. First of all, just have a few questions to the principal author. But before that, Your Honor, I'd just like to inform everyone that I have no objection in the form and the substance of this ordinance. I've been reading it thoroughly. But I just have a few questions to the principal author. Number one, since this is somewhat a very important piece of legislation since it involves the creation of another office, may I ask the principal author if a committee hearing was conducted with regards to this matter?
Councilor Yanyan Ibay.
Your Honor, yes po, a committee hearing was conducted 2 weeks ago po for this said ordinance where we invited different department heads po alongside different youth organizations and youth-serving organizations that took part in the committee hearing. So we were able to discuss and tackle the different opinions po of each department head, and most of them did not have any objections with the said ordinance. If anything, DILG agreed to it. The City Legal Office did agree to it as well, and City Budget did agree to it as well. So, in terms of coordinating with the different department heads, there was no problem with that, Your Honor.
Councilor Philip Lacuna.
Okay. So, just to be technical about it, Your Honor, since the principal author said that there was indeed a committee hearing that was held with regards to this ordinance, I think that the first course of action that that the majority floor leader would have manifested is for the approval or the adaptation of the committee report. Now, my question is, was there a committee report submitted to the city council? And if so, was it signed by majority of the committee members? And once again, I think that the first thing that we have to do is we have to first adopt the committee report with regards to this matter, Your Honor.
Councilor Yan Yanibay.
Your Honor, a committee report was submitted to the City Council, and a majority of the members of the Committee on Youth, Values, Formation, and Sports Development did sign the committee report po.
Okay.
Councilor Philip.
So my question is for the majority floor leader. Alam naman po natin na lahat po ng batas na kinakailangan po dumaan po ng committee hearing. The first thing that we need to do is to first to adopt the committee report for this piece of legislation to even go to the next step. Okay. And in additional to that, I'm sorry, Your Honor. Once again, I would like to reiterate that I have no objection with regards to this matter. It's just that I apologize that I wasn't able to go to the committee hearing. And nung nabasa ko po to, marami po akong gustong itanong. That is why I'm being quite technical about it. Is because what I would wish for the principal author or the 12 City Council is for this ordinance to be deferred, Your Honor. Kasi I remember when we were doing the creation of the Department of the Tourism, Cultural Arts, it took us quite a while. I see some similarity in this legislation. So that is why, Your Honor, I was asking if we could defer this. Number one is because we have yet to adopt the resolution of the committee report. And number two, Your Honor, I would like to ask the question, if I can be more technical about it, I had a representative go attend the committee hearing, and I was informed that there were no councilors present during the committee hearing. Rather, it was attended by representatives or proxies of councilors. So yun po, Your Honor. So if you would permit me to read Section 21 of our internal rules of procedures under representative and proxies, one of the paragraphs says that representative of any councilor member during the committee hearing shall not be counted or considered for purposes of constituting a quorum except the duly authorized proxy of the majority floor leader and of the minority floor leader. Thus, Your Honor, I would like to think that the committee hearing held last 2 weeks ago, didn't constitute a quorum, thus may be considered invalid. One more point, Your Honor. And my next question, was this committee referred to the Committee on Appropriation since I think part of this ordinance has some funding involved in it or the source of funding? So yun lamang po, Your Honor, ang akin pong katanungan.
Councilor Yan Yanibay.
Your Honor, I would like to ask for the honorable councilors resolve on this matter. So, would he want for this ordinance to be transferred to the Committee on Appropriations as the lead committee for this said ordinance, or maybe conduct?
Councilor Philip.
Yeah, if the good, brilliant councilor would allow me, Your Honor, kung pagbibigyan po ako, kung pwede po mag-committee hearing po tayo ulit, joint committee hearing involving with the Youth Bureau as lead committee together with the Committee on Appropriation, and I promise, and I will promise that I would ask the members from the minority to attend said committee hearing. Um, para po talagang kasi opisina po yung ginagawa po natin dito. Ang gusto po natin, pag ginawa po natin itong Local Youth Development Office is para po pang pulidong-pulido, kung tawagin po natin. So we go to the usual process of, alam ko po, medyo talagang nakaka-frustrate kasi nandito na tayo. Sana ipasa na po natin. Minsan nga po nagpapasa tayo ng mga ordinansa first, second, third reading. Pero ang opinion ko lang po, Your Honor, is medyo ano po itong masalimuot po itong ordinance. So sana po kung pagbibigyan po tayo is at least one more committee hearing, joint committee hearing, para po the next time pag matakal po natin to, mas maganda po yung ating po maging pag-uusap. Yun lamang po, Your Honor.
Thank you. Councilor Yanyan, 1 minute recess by 1 minute recess. Session resume. Councilor Yanyan Ibay.
Thank you po, Your Honor. Again, I heed to the request of Honorable Councilor Philip Lacuna to conduct another committee hearing with the Committee on Appropriations being that of the lead committee for this said ordinance. Again, it is important to tackle it with the Committee on Appropriations because it does need and it does require funding. So I guess doing it with the Committee on Appropriations would flatten this out more so that all questions that the honorable councilors may have shall be answered in the said committee hearing po. Again, I'd like to thank the honorable councilor Philip Lacuna for noticing such matter.
Thank you, Councilor Philip Lacuna.
Thank you, Your Honor, and I also would like to commend the good Councilor Yanyan Ibay kasi po ito pong gusto niya pong mangyari. Actually, 2016 pa po itong kailangan meron tayong Youth Development Office. And more importantly is yung tinatawag po na Local Youth Development Council. And it was only Councilor Yanyan who brought up this kind of legislation. Kaya gusto ko po natin, magandang-maganda po yung pagkakapasa. Yun lamang po sa amin. And anyway, 2026 pa naman daw po ang implementation. So we have all the time. But I gave my commitment in behalf of the minority that we would attend the committee hearing to be set by the Committee on Appropriation. And with this, Your Honor, I'm requesting for the majority floor leader to make the proper manifestation in referring said ordinance back to its proper committees, Your Honor. Yun lamang po.
Thank you. Majority floor leader.
Thank you, Your Honor. Before I make a motion to defer the said draft ordinance, Your Honor, I kindly suggest also that since the good minority floor leader was asking the principal author, Yanyan Ibay, to make a joint committee hearing with appropriation, may I kindly also suggest that let the Civil Service Committee also be involved in this, Your Honor, because we have here on the said draft ordinance staffing of people, Your Honor. So it's not only the Committee on Appropriations, Your Honor, may I kindly make a move to defer the said draft ordinance to refer it also to the Committee of Appropriation and Committee on Civil Service, Your Honor.
There is a motion by the majority floor leader. Is there any objection? Hearing none, the motion is approved. Councilor Yanyan Ibay.
Maraming salamat po ulit, Your Honor, for taking the time to hear this ordinance. Again, I'd like to establish the Local Youth Development Office here in the City of Manila because it is mandated by national law and it follows a structured framework applicable to all LGUs in the country, one that Manila does not have still. So again, thank you for taking the time to hear this said ordinance, and I will be expecting na lang po the committee hearing from the Committee on Appropriations. Maraming salamat po.